Because in taking charge of your life, you need to be disciplined. I mean, self-discipline is very important. Because in taking charge of your life, you need to learn to ignore some things, major on the major and minor on the minor. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's a girl Precious Oyeleke. If you're new, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. It's so good to have you here. Today we're going to be talking about how to take charge of our life. In this channel we talk about self-development, and in developing yourself you need to learn how to take charge of your life, because you are a major decider of how your life is going to turn out. You are the CEO of your life. You get to direct your life with the help of the God factor, but really you also have a part to play in how your life is going to turn out. So let's get right into this. Before we do that, please be able to like this video, share this video before you start knowing more interesting things we're going to talk about in today's conversation. I will say you should like, share, and hit the notification bell while you subscribe. So the very first thing I'm going to say is that you can't take back authority or be in charge without exerting force, without a certain level of discipline. Because in taking charge of your life, you need to be disciplined. I mean, self-discipline is very important, because there are some times where you want, you have certain tasks to do, but you want to enjoy the flavority of the world. You want to be comfortable. You want to sleep, all those good things. And, it takes a certain level of self-discipline to know that I can't do this now. Not that you cannot do it, but you can't do it now. You get to, regulate what and what not to do. And it is very important that we do this, because in taking charge of your life, you need to learn to ignore some things, major on the major and minor on the minor. For example, if you are still in your early 20s, that's not the time for you to, be touring all the clubs or be going for one night's life to another. That's not the time for you to feel comfortable in whatever it is you are making. This is the period for you to invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, invest in your skill set, upskill, and upskill. If you think you have known that career to a certain level, there is still more to know. This is the time for you to do that. In taking charge of your life, you need to be self-disciplined, and this comes with a certain level of first. I mean, you need to be accountable to people. You need someone that will check up on you and be like, you say you wanted to do a particular course, have you done it? You say you want to write a particular book, have you started writing a chapter? I can take a certain level of discipline. The same way, when you're in undergrad or any form of education where you have to write a project, you get to have a project supervisor. The person gets to direct, person gets to hold you accountable and say, oh, send your chapter 1 to me, send your chapter 2 to me. What's your focus? You get to have conversation with the person. So all this comes with, directing your life. So nothing will be handed over to you. That's one thing I tell myself over and over again. Precious, any good thing you desire won't come to you on a platter of gold. You have a price to pay. Let me say it again. Nothing good will come to you on a platter of gold. You have a price to pay. I mean, it could be sleepless nights. It could be have to be reading books. If the last time you read a book was the last time when you were in uni, when you were writing exams, then we need to question you. Because you should be, there's this part of our brain where you want to know more. And you should always learn to tickle that part. You should always learn to, invest more in yourself. And it takes self-discipline to do this. Another way to take charge of your life is for you to have a mentor or have someone you'll be accountable to. I know I already made reference to it in the first point, but really I'll need to emphasize it again. You need to have a mentor. You need to have someone that you share how you're growing. You need to have someone that you share, oh, this is the step I want to take, oh, this is what I want to take. And sometimes it doesn't have to be someone far-fetched or someone that you have to pay. Start with people around. It could be your elder brother, it could be your elder sister, it could be one sister that take an interest in you. Listen to that person. Always ask the person questions. Okay, this is what I want to do. What do you feel about it? Or it could be your field of influence. Learn to ask the questions. Learn to ask these questions. These people are willing to share. It's because you're always aiming for the high and mighty people. That is why you're not getting response to the questions in your heart. But if you're willing to, lay down, look for people around you, search for them. There's someone within your reach that has grown to where you want, but because of over familiarity, or because you feel like, how will I approach this person, person might not, the person is willing to teach you if you are willing to submit yourself to the person. So that growth desire, that growth you so desire takes a certain level of discipline, and you need a mentor. You need someone that you will be accountable to, someone that will hold you to your word and say, you said you're going to do this. What and what have you done to accomplish it? Or you say you want to buy a land property by maybe age 27. Have you started saving towards it? Have you maybe you've been started paying maybe 10,000 naira to a certain real estate agent or to a realtor so that you can start accumulating your money so you can get the property by that time? You need to put in the works, and the works, it takes discipline. Oh, I just told myself, I was like, I know what I want to do, and I know that it takes a level of self-discipline to achieve it. There is nothing you're going to do that will be handed over to you on a platter of gold. And that thing that you need to do to take charge of your life is that you need to be careful of the people you have around you. Who are the influence speaking to your life? Oh, you want to take charge of your life, but you are having some naysayers around you. You're having some people that really don't know where they are going. You have them around you. You need to, be more intentional about this. You need to be more intentional about it. Who are speaking to you? Which voices are you listening to? Some of you are always listening to negative voice, or people that are like, well, you only live once. There's no plan. There's no point saving. Oh, there's no point investing. Oh, there's really no, you can always invest when you're in your 30s. Really, if you're young, the best time to start investing is today. I had a conversation with a friend of mine. I was like, oh, there is someone that we both know, and I was like, I would like this, I wish this person can go back and for maybe a BSc degree so person can grow in that career. And she's like, oh, time has gone. And I was like, it's just 4 years. Before you know it, 4 years will come, 4 years will go. And she was like, do you think the person still have time? I'm like, in the next 4 years will come and to go. The person might still be on that position. But if that person takes that course and finish it, the person might maybe get a promotion due to the course the person has done. Then she's not like, oh, that's true. And I was like, really? We all think that time is going. But the best time to invest was yesterday. But the next best time is today. So please invest in that your skill today. Invest in that field of life you want to explore. Invest in it today. That book you want to read. Invest in it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Invest in it today. Those friends that you need in your life, the positive friends, start attracting them. You yourself, there's a certain way that you're like, oh, I don't have good people around me. You yourself, are you good? If you're a good person, you will attract good people. You can't be a negative person and be attracting positive people. They will leave you. You can't be oozing negative energy and you expect someone with positive energy to come towards you. It's not possible. I know someone is always like, oh, she likes attention, but she always keeps to herself. And I'm like, okay, you like attention, but you need to speak up. I won't know what's bothering you if you don't speak to me about it. And you shouldn't blame me when I don't contribute or I don't say one thing or the other. So I will say, surround yourself with the best set of people. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that will influence you in a good way. And the best time to start taking charge of your life is today. Not tomorrow, it's today. The next best time is today. Yeah, so the best time was yesterday, but the next best time is today. So please, take charge of your life. Be disciplined. If you need to read this book, No Excuse by Brian Tracy, get that book and read. That book is all about self-discipline and work, self-discipline and health, self-discipline and career, self-discipline, and mention that area. The man touched it in the book. So download the book online. Go to PDF Drive. Download self-discipline. Download No Excuse by Brian Tracy. You are going to love the book. Invest in yourself. In taking care of your life, you need to invest in yourself. You need to read books. Let me say it again. You need to listen to audio visuals. You need these things. Like, you are what you give out. It is a reflection of what is within you. If there is nothing within you, you're really not going to give out anything. You're like, oh, nobody wants to listen to me. Oh, we want to listen to someone that really doesn't speak anything or really doesn't have so much to offer. Oh, Nobody. So I would say invest in yourself today so that the best version of you that we emit from you will be proud of the efforts and the sacrifice you made in achieving it. And your younger selves, I mean the people that will look up to you, will be so proud of how far you've come after you've seen the results of your effort, of your sacrifice that you've made. So if you enjoyed this video, do us give it a thumbs up, like this video, share this video, do all those good stuffs, please. All those good stuffs is like, share, and subscribe. On this channel, we like, we share, we subscribe, we up ourselves in growing. And if you have more points to share on taking charge of your life, please share it in the description box. I know it's going to bless someone, and it's also going to bless me too. I'll see you guys in the next one.